Hey guys, this is me attempting to guide you through my own practice, so we're going to give it a go. Just arrive on your mat, and if any of this practice doesn't serve you or your needs, don't do it. Take a seat, grab your cuppa, close your eyes and just begin to notice. Soften the jaw, release the shoulders, truly arrive. Feel weighted to your mat. And just spend the first few moments of your practice in observation. Notice the breath. Notice the body. Notice you. Allow this practice to be one of compassion. This Taurus full moon, I know, needs it. So let's start with ourselves. How can you be more compassionate to yourself today? Invite a little wiggle when needed. Taurus rolls the neck, throat, shoulders, so they may feel particularly tight right now. We're in Scorpio season. Scorpio rolls the pelvis, so you may feel an extra niggle there. Let the breath determine how far you go in this practice. Let it be your guide, moreover than what I'm trying to guide you through. Take a twist, left hand to right knee. Draw the belly in, keep the heart open. And then switch sides. Right hand to left knee. Coming back to center, take the left hand to the heart and the right hand to the belly. Really press the center of the chest into the heart and lengthen through the crown. Feeling the belly lengthen. Set your intention. Let's take a breath on it together to seal it in. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Kick the feet around and make your way to tabletop. Knees underneath the hips, wrists underneath the belt, wrists underneath the shoulders. And then just move your way through cat-cow, adding in an extra little wiggle when needed. Cat-cow is cat is chin to chest, hips to belly, and cow is belly soft, bum towards the back of the head, collarbone spread wide. You can move through child's pose, cat, cow, just looking to service your spine. All right, keep the hips stacked over the knees, arms strong, belly button towards the back of the spine, and just lower the heart towards the mat. Bring a chin, the forehead to the earth. And then tuck the toes, straighten the legs, lift the hips. Exhale to release. Slide forward in your own time, coming to Sphinx onto the forearms. Elbows in line with shoulders, draw the heart through. Then soften the head onto the hands that are stacked and really release the glutes. A little sway in the pelvis side to side. On an inhale, hands come underneath the shoulders and you're bringing the right knee up to half frog. Knee in line with hip, ankle in line with knee. I like to reach my hands underneath the thighs for this one. And take it on both sides. I seem to have forgot to do that. Hands underneath the shoulders on an inhale. Rise up. Straighten into the right leg, and on an inhale, right hand rises. As you exhale, bend the left knee. Release it to the earth. Rise up and come to gate pose. Exhale, take that foot all the way behind to the left side. Look over the shoulder to that foot. Bring it back to table. Bit of a wiggle. Coming down to puppy dog pose again. Heart melts, shoulders open, arms are strong. Slide forward into Sphinx. Tops of the feet press into the mat. Inhale. Rise up through Cobra. Bend the knees. Stick that left leg out to the side. Rise up. Tuck that foot. Bend the knee. See, I'm a little confused. And then come to gate pose. Take it all the way across to the right side. Bring it back to table. Exhale, down dog. Sigh it out. Inhale, roll forward. Bend the knees, come to floating table, and then slowly lower the heart, keeping the hips high. Floating chaturanga. Press back up. On an exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, take it to the outside of the mat. You're in a lizard lunge. Play about with your lizard. Taking it into variation of lizard pose that serves you. Maybe it's flying pigeon. Maybe not. Step it back, down dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, left knee just comes to the outside of the arm. Maybe you're in flying pigeon. Maybe not. Step it back, plank. Press back up. Exhale, down dog. Teeny tiny steps to the top of the mat, forward fold. Release the head down. Inhale to rise. Take your time. Head heavy, shoulders rounded. And as you exhale, take the hands to prayer. Inhale, reach up. Circle the hands behind your back, interlace the fingers and draw the palms down towards the heels. Start to bend the knees as you press the hips forward. Opening up the tummy, opening up the heart, open up the throat. Bend the knees, hips press forward, low back is long. Breathe into the chest. Rise up, heart first. Exhale to fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step it back to plank. Slow. Take it over to side plank onto the right side. Inhale, left hand rises. Grab a hold of the left foot and step it in between the hands. Coming to lizard. Release the back knee. Reach back with the left hand. Grab a hold of the inside arch of the foot. Then release, drawing the hips towards the belly. You can release the forearms to the ground, perhaps lifting that back leg, maybe not. When you move into a room where there's space, step it back to plank, and on the inhale, lift the right leg, step it forward. Taking a lizard variation that serves you, perhaps reaching underneath the sit bone this time, towards the back foot, as you draw the heel towards the glute. Soften the head, soften the gaze, look underneath the leg. Then release in your own time. And reach the right hand up and over. Left forearm, left arm can be on the ground. It really doesn't matter if you're up high or down low. Play about with lizard. Step it back, plank. Release the knees. Rising up onto the knees. Get ready to play with camel. So I like to take my knees hip distance apart. Really lengthen the tailbone in between the knees. Hips press forward. And you're reaching back with the hands. Let's take it to camel dance. Right hand comes to right heel. Left hand reaches back almost like a wild thing. Keep pressing the hips forward. Use the core and the breath. Reach on an inhale. Exhale. Hands can come to the small of the back. Maybe that helps you open up even more. Sink to child's pose. Maybe take a little sway from side to side. Release the hands to the back of the mat. And then in your own time, hop to a squat. Sink the hips. Play with the bounce. I'm dancing. Sink the booty as low as you can. Hands are parallel, like you're holding a big ball. And you're reaching. One hand reaches, the other hand reaches. Keep drawing the belly in. Yeah, that's right, we're still here. Then rise up. Open the heart, goddess arms, lean back. Exhale. Sink to squat. Keep sinking, keep pressing through the little toe side, arches of the feet press away. Heels are drawn in towards the sit bone. Belly is engaged. Rise up, inhale. Lean back. Play about with the breath. What feels best to you? How do you like to move? Sink. Come to a fold. Invite the forehead towards the shins. Hold on to the backs of the legs. Inhale. Step the left foot forward, right foot back, and then make your way to a wide-legged forward fold. Taking any variation of this posture that serves you best. Walk your way to the back of the mat. Release the left knee down to the earth if that serves you, or keep it up high, it's your call. Release the back knee and reach back with that right hand. Grab a hold of the left foot, draw it towards the glute. Ribs rotate to sky as you lean the chest back. If it feels okay from here, rise up into a low lunge and reach both hands behind the back, holding onto the foot. Release. Coming into low lunge, right hand comes to the earth, left hand comes to the earth. And then open up the chest as you take the arms in line with the ears. Exhale, fold forward. Come into a lizard lunge once more, and then squeeze your way back to a wide-legged forward fold. Going back the way you came. Flat back. Walk your way hand over hand until you're at the front of your mat once more. Release the right knee down to the earth. Reach back with that hand, left hand towards the right foot. Ribs draw back. If that feels okay. Right hand reaches behind you to grab a hold of the foot. Releasing that foot, right hand touches the earth, left hand touches the earth. Playing about with sinking the hips in your lunge. In your own time, tuck the back toe, lift the knee. Walk your way back. Wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Hand over hand. Inside arch of the foot. Step forward. Sink the hips. Come to squat. So you can play with walking the hands behind the booty, maybe lifting the feet off the ground into firefly pose, but you need to get the height in the bum for it to happen. If not, exhale, sink to a fold. Step it back. So the right leg steps back. So the left leg steps back, sink into a wide-legged forward fold. Inhale into a flat back. Walk your way hand over hand until you're at the back of your mat once more. Reach underneath the sit bones with the left hand for the right foot. That right forearm can be on the ground. Inhale, low lunge. Left hand reaches towards the earth. Right hand reaches towards the earth. And then walk your way back to the front of the mat. Reach the hand underneath the sit bone again towards the heel that's drawn towards the glute. And then I'm coming into a weird grounded gate pose position. Feel like you can take that pose if you like. Rising up. Walk your way back to the back of the mat. Right knee's grounded. And then I'm straightening into the left leg, bending into the right knee and reaching underneath towards the sole of the foot. It was a nice stretch at the time. Play about with the movement in your body. And then coming to the front of your mat, you're in child's pose. Tabletop, inhale. Step it forward with the right foot. Draw the sitting bones back and forward, straightening into the front leg, bending into the knee, just looking for a little more room. Coming to side plank on the left side, hips are high. Take the right foot in to the outside of the mat and come to lizard lunge. Step it forward and you're in squat. I said that really weirdly. Walk the hands underneath the sit bones, fingertips are pointed forward, arms are strong. Perhaps you lift the feet, perhaps not. Sink the head, allow the booty to rise to the sky. Step it to lizard, left foot forward, right foot back. Inhale, low lunge. Draw the sitting bone back, peel the foot off the mat. Runner's lunge. Step it forward into squat. Walk the feet back. Then allow the booty to come down towards the ground and you're in boat. Hug the legs together, lift the heels in line with the backs of the knees. The heart is lifting up and the chest is pressing forward. Arms act like your oars, they're staying in line with the legs. Or you can take them out to the side, whatever feels better for you, but you will breathe. And notice if you're clenching the jaw. Love a good boat. Draw the belly in, hug the ribs together. Slowly lower one leg at a time to a hover as you draw the other knee closer to the chest. It's a challenge. Stay with it. Legs come down to the earth as you fold over the legs, bringing the thighs up to the belly so that you can feel supported. And And then allow yourself to come completely down to the earth. You may need to tuck the tailbone a little to get as much length into the low back as you can. You're drawing the belly in, hugging the hips together. Top of the ribs draw down to the belly and the outer ribs knit together. Keep the legs super glued and then lift the heels to a hover. Arms are out to the side so you're not tempted. And then slowly lift and lower the legs. Inhale, lifts the legs. Exhale, lowers them. Bring yourself to stillness. As low to the ground as you can go without actually touching it. Then slowly lift one leg at a time. Lift both legs, touch the toes, slowly lower. Inhale, lift the legs, touch the toes. Exhale, slowly lower. Inhale. Exhale. Stay with it. Stay with it. Keep going. Last one, draw the knees in, give yourself a squeeze, a little sway from side to side. Phew. Rock and roll to a seated position. All right, let's have some crack. Okay, so we're going to play with 8 angle pose. Bring the left leg in towards the heart. Sole of the foot comes in towards the crevice of the elbow, and you're wrapping the left arm to the outside of the leg first. Rock the baby. And then grab a hold of the foot and just bring the knee behind the arm as much as you can. Start to straighten into that leg and you're in compass pose, keeping the hand as close to the sits bone as you possibly can. The aim of the game is to lift the knee as close to the shoulder as you can. Lizard helped with this. Root down, press into the earth to lift the arse and cross the feet at the ankles. When you do that, straighten into the legs, draw the booty back, keep lifting from the hips, and with chaturanga arms, you can come to 8 angle pose, 8 limbed pose, or whatever it's called. Let's try it from the other side. Cradle the baby, open up that hip. And then take the right hand to the inside to walk the leg up the arm. Open the ribs, just like we've been doing. Bring the hand close to the sit bone. Grab a hold of the outside of the foot if it helps so that you're in compass pose, as open as you can possibly be. Then squeeze the leg into the arm and really stay strong in the back. Crisscross the ankles. Use the glutes to slide the hips back. Straighten into the legs. Gaze goes towards the feet. Let it go. Legs are straight. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Fold. Stay here in your forward fold until you are ready to melt all the way back into Savasana. Thank